wonderful little thumbs up there from Oliver Powell, the stroke seat of the Los Gatos Rowing Club USA. And they're underway here in this heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. Once again, Neusser Ruderverein of Germany on the left-hand side of your picture, Los Gatos Rowing Club all the way from California in the US of A on the right-hand side of your picture. And very punchy there off the start, and very well matched actually, and straight as a line, which is wonderful to see in these Cox's fours.
For two international crews, great job steering, but look at this German crew. They mean business. The Neusser Ruderverein are here with a mission. Very powerful. I'd say they're a little bit sharper coming out the island. They're still pretty close, but the crew from Neuss have taken the initiative there, and if we've got anyone watching from Germany, seien Sie herzlich willkommen bei uns heute. We're loving having the international audiences with us, and the same for those cheering from America, from those who row on the Lexington Reservoir with Los Gatos. Your boys need your shouts now, because the German crew have really had a fast start.
Kath, you've really done your homework here. I love it. That was amazing. I certainly won't be able to say hello to all of our German fans, but I will be able to tell you that they're currently in the lead. And Neuss, they're just based outside of Dusseldorf in Germany. And they've made a great start, really long outside of the boat here, Kath. You know, they've got a really long, powerful stroke. You can see there, looking into the eyes of the strokeman, Benjamin Neles.
Yeah, really impressive, isn't it? As you say, they've got the length, a bit more sharpness, they're into their rhythm, and each stroke is just inching away a little bit further, a little bit further. Yeah, I also looked them up. Yeah, they're sort of near Düsseldorf, Köln, Leverkusen, that sort of area. And the club was founded in 1914, but almost immediately couldn't get going because of the First World War. And then they were back on the Rhine from the 1920s, and since then built a boathouse and built up junior rowing and got Olympians coming from their club. So we're really happy to have them over here at Henley Royal Regatta, and they've chosen to come over because of the quality of this crew. And then we get a really close-up shot. As you say, it's horizontal, the shoulders are quite flat, but you know, in the water you can often start tensing up. We're not seeing that, you know, and they're confident because they can see their opposition. They're moving away stroke by stroke.
Yeah, and a really nice combination here in the stern pair. Benjamin Neles, we've already mentioned, but Johannes Neubauer in the three-seat as well. These two actually learnt to row together, so that's pretty incredible, isn't it? If you've learnt to row together, you know each other's style, each other's rhythm, and often these kind of combos, Kath, get put in the stroke, in the stern pair, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, in a four, combinations are important. You need that transmission of rhythm, of smoothness, of power. So the alchemy of how you sit a four is really, really important. And it looks like they've got it absolutely right in the Neuss crew. They need to make sure they don't move over, keep that steering straight. Don't want to get warned at any point. But they are well clear now of the crew from Los Gatos.
Yeah, Los Gatos now on screen. We're looking at Oliver Powell, Stephen Chuck, Kyle Brown and Diego Lasso in the bow seat. They're still within grasping distance here of this Neuss crew. At this point in the race, we're just coming through the halfway stages, Kath. Like we saw in some of the previous races you've just had, this is a really crucial moment for Los Gatos, who have come a very long way to race here.
Yeah, they have to try and find something now. You know, they can't see their opposition, and they haven't really seen them for most of the race, which makes it tough when the wind's on your back and it's, you know, you've given your all to this point. So it's tough for them, but you know, they come from this wonderful, beautiful club, Los Gatos, nestled in the foothills of the Santa Cruz Mountains, just south of Los Gatos. It's a brilliant club, community programs, you know, they work with military veterans, you know, all different parts, cancer survivors in the community. So, you know, it's a brilliant club, and what an experience they are having for these young men over here. You know, just 16 Diego Lasso in the bow seat, 17 Carl Brown, so 17 at stroke as well. So, you know, it's tough for them. I think they've come up against a superior crew today, but what an experience they are having.
Yeah, such a young crew. 3/4 of the crew there would qualify to be juniors, right? That's pretty incredible here in an open club event, the Wyfold Challenge Cup. This is for Coxless Club 4, so you can be any age in this event. So to have 3 members of the crew under 17 years old, 17 or under, absolutely awesome. And, you know, Los Gatos, no strangers here to the Wyfold Challenge Cup. Last year in 2022, they went out on day one, so it looks to be a similar fate for them, but great to see them continuing to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fixture in the year, isn't it, that gets you through the winter training and makes you think, maybe we can go another day, maybe we can get to the next level. And it may be they've got too tough a draw today for them, but fantastic that they want to come all this way to be part of this incredible regatta.
So we're now back with our leaders. This is the Neusser Ruderverein club from Germany. On your screen, they've lowered the rating a little bit more time forward. You can see them when the blades are out of the water, just recovering forwards. Really nice from them. And actually, this group, also a very young crew, an average age of 21 years old here in this Neuss crew. And I think that also, good to mention that some of them lightweights here. Johannes Neubauer in the 3 seats, an under-23 World Championship crew member from the lightweight men's pair, and going into this headwind, you know, to be sat in that 3 seat is going to feel really heavy on your back, isn't it?
Yes, but look at them, really impressive rhythm, and that length, the stroke man gets so much length. They have a lot of experience here. They've been to under-23 World Rowing Championships, European Championships, placing in the medals at German national championships. So there is a lot of experience here, you know, junior experience, under-23, you know, lightweight experience, and that is really coming out. We can see a really high level of skill, of technique, and that lovely shot there. It looks like they aren't feeling the wind on their backs. They're still relaxed, really cohesive. Timing is great, and of course, when you're this far up, you can get a great rhythm. You can set that rhythm, you can practice it for the days when you're going to get tested that are coming up. It's a great place to be on day one in Henley.
Yeah, it just allows you not to chase it. Look at that amazing, iconic shot of the Henley Town Church there in the background. You can see the finish line here, and that gap between the Neusser Ruderverein club on the left-hand side of your picture, our leaders, and Los Gatos of the US on the right-hand side of your picture. And this, you know, the crew that we're looking at now, the backs of Los Gatos, looks like another first day defeat for them here at Henley Royal Regatta. This is a big margin to come back from.
They're fighting every stroke. They're giving everything. It's a little ragged. The technique isn't quite there, but they are giving absolutely everything. Diego, Kyle, Steven, and Oliver are not going to miss a stroke. They are putting it in. They're trying to lift it, but it is a supreme victory for the crew from Neuss.
And there we have it. It's going to be a few lengths in hand there for the Neusser Ruderverein Club Germany ahead of Los Gatos of California, USA. And that will be the end of their regatta here in the Wyfold Challenge Cup.